Understanding conditional formatting logic. Today, we are going to explore conditional formatting. This is an incredibly powerful tool in Excel that helps you analyze your data and make smarter business decisions based on what you see. If you aren't exactly sure what conditional formatting is yet, don't worry, because it will make sense once you see it in action. Consider a scenario where we have a data set with products listed in column A and various months of the year across the top. Let's assume the numbers filling the grid are sales figures generated for each product during those months. If you wanted to quickly identify the top 5 sales values in this wall of numbers, it would be difficult to do with the eye. However, by highlighting the top 5 values, you can instantly ascertain which months and products are performing the best. Alternatively, you might want to highlight the lowest 5 sales figures to see who is performing the worst. Or perhaps you want to call attention to figures that fall between two specific amounts. You can perform all this analysis using a feature of conditional formatting called Highlight Cell Rules. Before you can apply any conditional formatting, you need to tell Excel which cells you care about. So start by highlighting all the values you want to analyze. Click and drag across your entire data range. This step matters because conditional formatting only applies to whatever you've selected.
Finding the conditional formatting button. With your data selected, head over to the Home ribbon. Look for the Styles group. That's where you'll find the conditional formatting button. If you hover over it, Excel gives you a helpful little description. It mentions using bars, colors, and icons to visually highlight important values. We'll get to bars, colors, and icons in later lessons. Right now, we're concentrating on 2 specific options: highlight cell rules and top-bottom rules. Highlighting values greater than a number. Click on Conditional Formatting, then hover over Highlight Cell Rules. A submenu appears with several choices. Let's start with greater than. Let's say we want to highlight all values that are greater than a specific number. You would select greater than. A dialog box appears where you can enter a value. For example, 2500. By default, Excel suggests a light red fill with dark red text, though you can choose other presets or create a custom format if you want to be specific about your colors. Let's refine this to filter the data more strictly. If we change the number to 5000, we might see that nothing is highlighted, meaning no sales reach that figure. If we try 4500, we get a good distribution. After clicking OK, you can now visually track which products and which months achieved greater than 4,500 in sales. Click OK, and now every cell above your threshold stands out instantly. You can see which products and which months performed above that level without scanning through every single number. Understanding rules and managing them. Here's something important. When you apply conditional formatting, you're creating a rule. Excel remembers it. If you want to modify or remove that formatting later, you don't just reformat the cells, you manage the rule itself. Go back to conditional formatting and look for Manage Rules at the bottom. Click it, and you'll see every rule you've created for that selection. From here, you can delete a rule entirely or edit it. Let's say you want to change the color. Click Edit Rule, then click Format. The Format Cells dialog opens. Go to the Fill tab and pick a new background color, maybe green this time. While you're there, switch to the Font tab and change the text color to white. Click OK 3 times to back out of all the dialog boxes, and your formatting updates automatically, highlighting values less than a number. Now let's flip it around. Select your data again, go to Conditional Formatting, then highlight Cell Rules, and choose Less Than. This time, type in a lower threshold, say 1500. For variety, pick Yellow Fill with dark yellow text from the dropdown. Hit OK. Now your underperformers pop out in yellow, while your high achievers stay green. You're building layers of insight without any complex formulas, highlighting values between 2 numbers. Sometimes you need a middle ground. Maybe you want to flag cells where values fall between 2000 and 2500. That's what the Between option handles. Select your data, navigate to Highlight Cell Rules, choose Between, and enter both numbers. Excel highlights only the cells that fit within that range. Highlighting cells equal to a specific value. You can also pinpoint exact matches. Choose equal to from the highlight cell rules menu, type in your target number, like 1980, and apply your formatting. Every cell containing precisely that value gets highlighted. It's useful when you're hunting for specific entries. Conditional formatting works on text too. Numbers aren't the only game in town. Select a column containing text, product names, product codes, whatever. Go to Conditional Formatting, highlight cell rules, then text that contains. Type in a word or a partial word. If you enter phone, Excel highlights any cell containing that sequence of letters, like headphones. It's not case sensitive, so don't worry about capitals. Date-based highlighting. There's even an option for dates. If your data includes dates, you can highlight cells based on whether they occurred yesterday, today, tomorrow, in the last 7 days, and so on. It's perfect for tracking deadlines or recent activity. Working with multiple rules at once. By now, you might have several rules stacked on your data: greater than, less than, text contains, whatever you've added. They all coexist. To see everything at once, select your data, click Conditional Formatting, and choose Manage Rules. Every active rule appears in a list. You can edit any of them, delete the ones you don't need, or just review what's been applied. Using top and bottom rules. There's another category worth knowing: top bottom rules. Select your data, click Conditional Formatting, and hover over this option instead of Highlight Cell Rules. These rules work differently. Instead of comparing against a fixed number, they rank your data. You can highlight the top 10 values, the top 10%, the bottom 10 values, the bottom 10%, or anything above or below average. The top 10 option, for instance, highlights the highest 10 values in your selection, but you're not locked into 10. When the dialog opens, change that number to whatever makes sense. Maybe top 20 performers matter more for your analysis. Pick your fill style and confirm. The bottom rules work identically. Choose bottom 10%, for example, then adjust to bottom 20% if you want a narrower focus. Click Format to set a custom color scheme, perhaps light orange background with dark orange text, and apply it. Clearing rules quickly. Eventually, you might want to start fresh. Instead of deleting rules one by one, there's a faster path. Go to Conditional Formatting, then Clear Rules. You'll see two choices: clear rules from selected cells or clear rules from entire sheet. Pick whichever fits your situation, and everything resets.